What up, my YouTube family? This is a Sticky Situation TV presents. Before we start this video, I just want to tell all my true supporters I really appreciate every one of y'all so much. If it wasn't for y'all, I really don't know what I'd be doing with my life right now. Around this time last year, it was really hard time for me and my family. We went through some BS that really set me back. I was really down on my luck and didn't know where my life was heading. I started this channel and it changed my life so much for the better. I appreciate it so much, and I just want to let y'all know that y'all supporting a real one. Anyways, let's get to this video. So I just wanted to make a quick video about this insane Pimp C situation. I know a lot of y'all love my Pimp C videos, and soon I'm gonna be working on a full Pimp C documentary. Since nobody else is doing it, I'm gonna do it for Pimp C and Mama West. So I was talking with one of my subscribers, and they were telling me about how Pimp C's house in Port Arthur, Texas was in shambles, left abandoned and unkept. My subscriber told me where the house was located, and after I did a little digging, I found some crazy information that I never knew. It's crazy how I even found the house, because I was only told the street that the house was on and how it was near a golf course. So sad to see his house left like that. They should have had that house for his kids well kept, since it was his last location he lived at. As you can see for yourself, look how abandoned it is now. They even left a couple Benzes in front. Not sure whose cars they were, maybe just a couple of old cars Pimp C purchased for somebody in the family. They were definitely left by Pimp C or one of his family members, because if you look at pictures of the house on the internet years ago, the same exact cars are still sitting in the front. It was a really nice house though. I found out it's a 3-bedroom and a 3-bathroom house. So sad to look at it, man. Seriously, just to know Pimp C would stay there at times. He also lived in Houston too, so not sure how often Pimp C would go to this house in PA. I also found out that his mother lived a few minutes away from this house. We will get to all that later. So when I was doing a little digging about this particular house, I found an article I'd never seen. Come to find out, Pimp C's estate was deep in debt for years. The bank foreclosed Pimp C's house, valued at a little over $300K back in May 2016. Sad to say, Pimp C's estate owed more on the house than the house was even worth. Pimp C's estate owed more than $322,000 on the home as of December 2015, with delinquent monthly payments dating to August 2009. Pimp C's wife Chinara Butler's attorney said Pimp C died close to broke. He also stated that everybody thinks there's all these millions of dollars, but it sadly doesn't exist. He also stated that there is no pot of gold at the end of the rainbow here. There isn't even a rainbow. There's actually very little of anything. There's more bills than anything, and all of this happened before Pimp C died. Man, that's so hard to hear, man. Who would ever knew that Pimp C was going through all of this? I know he had just gotten released from prison not too long before he died, but still, how can anyone let Pimp C go through this? We all think he was rich and doing great for himself, but he never even enjoyed the fruits of his labor. And it just went worse and worse after his death. His wife Chinara fumbled the bag big time. She put together and released an album, Long Live the Pimp, in 2015 on the 8th year of his death anniversary. But it has just done a little dent to the debt owed by Pimp C's estate. Neither has his other 2 albums that she put out. Pimp C's son Chad Butler Jr. criticized the album upon its release. Chad Butler Jr. said to his fans the only person who benefits from these albums was his wife Chinara. Chinara's attorney said the money generated in music sales since his death are small drops in the bucket. Man, that's so hard to hear. A legend that paved the way for the rap game to put his blood, sweat, and tears in his career, just for it to crumble is so disappointing and sad to believe. But it don't end there. Man, this is a sticky situation. Pimp C's estate owed millions to a former UGK manager, Byron Hill, and to the IRS. This was a part of the reason why Pimp C's house was foreclosed in May 2016. A $7.2 million federal tax lien was filed in 2001, and a $5.1 million claim by former UGK manager Byron Hill against Pimp C's estate was settled in 2011. Pimp C's wife Chinara's attorney also compared Pimp C's financial situation to a desperate boxer. Agents, managers, and promoters soak up all the revenue, leaving the performer with scraps. These entertainers either don't get anything or they get very little. It depends on their management. Man, that's so heartbreaking to hear. Rest in peace, Pimp C, man. I'm sorry all this had to go down like that. This shows us the truth of the dirty game of the music industry. I wish Bun B had the power to do something about all of this, but I do understand there's only so much he's able to do. While all this was going on, Bun B was busy releasing coloring books. What a damn shame, man. Also, Pimp C's son, Chad Butler Jr., asked a Jefferson County District Judge to remove his father's widow, Chinara Butler, as the dependent administrator of his estate because Chinara Butler was mishandling funds. Pimp C died without a last will and a testament. Pimp C's son, who is not the son of Chinara, cites financial mismanagement and failure to distribute any portion of the estate to his beneficiaries as grounds for Chinara Butler's removal, while Chad Butler Jr. continued to fight for the control of the estate of his fathers. It was not in best condition, with there being missing jewelry, the home being foreclosed, and a repossessed Bentley all being factored into the equation. Chad Butler Jr.'s attorney Josh Haynes told the judge nobody's gotten any money while she's on red carpets in Los Angeles and New York, and his kids have nothing. A judge previously found Chinara misapplied $150,000 worth of jewelry and could not account for certain estate assets. Chinara Butler has allegedly spent more than $150,000 of the estate's revenue in 2013 and more than $80,000 since 2014. She was removed as independent administrator of the estate in February 2010, and attorney Fred Theobald was appointed temporary administrator. Theobald reassigned in June of that year, and a month later Chinara Butler was appointed as head of the estate once again. Chad Butler Jr.'s application to remove his stepmother, filed June 30th, states Chinara Butler has taken no action to cure the prior acts of mismanagement of the estate and misapplication of property. Wow, this is such a disaster. I know it's old news, but I've never even heard of none of this. Don't hear much people speaking on it, and there's not even a YouTube video about the situation. What a damn shame. Everything Pimp C worked hard for just went all down the drain. Pimp C's Bentley even went back to the dealership when Chinara could no longer pay the $2,800 monthly car note. He wasn't even able to leave his family in good hands. His own kids have nothing to show for from their own father. Such a sad situation. I wish Pimp C's sons the best. I hope they got it figured out. I know it didn't go as planned for Chad Butler Jr., but I wish him the best in life. He deserved taking over his own father's estate. That's why getting married can be a sticky situation, because when someone passes, it gets really messy. Crazy that when Pimp C died, he was close to being broke, just like they say about Tupac when he passed away. We think all these rappers are balling out, but really they don't even own their own homes or cars. The attorney compared Pimp C to a struggling boxer, man. That was so cold to put it. We need to learn from this. We need to learn that it's smart to have a will and a testament, because tomorrow is never promised and we never know when it's our time to leave. If you have children, think about getting life insurance and writing out a will for your family. That's what I'm gonna do for my kids. When it's my time, I want my kids to be okay and to be left with something I built for them. Something else I found out while I was doing some research was that in August 2017, Pimp C's mother's house was destroyed by Hurricane Harvey. Bun B's wife Queenie said on Instagram that Pimp C's son was stuck at Pimp C's mom's house while the home was filled with 6 feet of water from the flood. He was stuck with his wife and neighbor. It was also said that all the archives of UGK that were left were also destroyed from the flooding. Pimp C's wife reposted the post from Queenie, but later would say it wasn't true. I never heard about that also. I know a lot of y'all heard about it and it's old news. but I just wanted to mention it for the people that never heard about it like me. If it's true, man, that would be so sad also. I hope it's not true. I be wanting to move to Texas. That's one of my plans when I buy a house. I wanted to buy a house in Texas, but after hearing all these crazy weather stories with all them hurricanes, I be changing my mind. I don't know, I really gotta think about that. But damn, that was a crazy story. I did not know Chinara let Pimp C's estate go down the drain, man. Such a messed up situation. After all that was going down, that's when Pimp C's son dropped that song Trust Nobody, aiming at Chinara. And he also dropped the song Jealousy and Hate, where again he was speaking about Chinara on some parts.
I can't tolerate no nigga saying my granny name, and I can't tolerate no bitch that trade family for the fame. No hoes that swallow more than pride if you just let them ride. I tried to let your hoe ass do right, but you took your time. I think about running in that house or maybe vandalize, but then I remember that really all that shit is mine. But let me change my subject off that dirty hoe.
Them songs slap though. I wish Chad Butler Jr. dropped more music. He got a good voice and a dope flow. He need to get in that studio because he definitely got it. But yeah, such a sad situation, man. It's even sad to look at Pimp C's former house on Google Maps. It just looks all abandoned, and just to see those old cars still sitting there, it's crazy, man. They probably been sitting there since Pimp C passed away, because I seen old pictures of the house and they were still sitting in the front. I wonder why Chinara just left the property like that and left them cars in the front. My subscriber even told me that they left the house with everything in it, and after Pimp C died, people burglarized the home and took a bunch of valuables. Who knows what them people even came up with? Probably a bunch of Pimp C's property, clothing, shoes, who knows, probably even jewelry. People are so shady, man. They wait for a person to die to go rob their house, just like the story when Soldier Slim died. His own friends ran out after he was shot, dying on the floor, and took all of his jewelry. That's so shady. People are like vultures out here. They can care less if you died. I wish stuff went differently with all this. Probably labels who don't even know Pimp C are making money off his name, not even his own family. Chinara signed a publishing deal in 2008 with Los Angeles-based Bug Music Inc., which Chinara Butler said she believed they would take care of them all. She said someone's making money and we're just not the ones that are making the money. She also said most of the estate's income has been reinvested into promoting the Pimp C brand. Where was Bun B when all this was happening? Why didn't Chinara go to Bun B for help? Or why didn't Bun B try everything he can to help Pimp C's estate? That's the real question. Where was Bun B in all this? Was he too busy making coloring books and burger joints? That's shady as hell, man. Bun B should have tried to step in somehow and help the best he could. He should have looked for the right label to sign with and make sure that they didn't do Pimp C's family dirty. Crazy, man. He really just did his own thing. I understand there's only so much he can do, but still I bet he could have done something. Chinara doesn't know about the music industry. That's why she destroyed the Pimp C estate, because she didn't know what she was doing. Bun B should have definitely done something about that though. Chinara should have reached out to him. Who knows, she probably tried to, or Bun B probably tried to reach out to her and it just didn't work out. Anyways, I'm gonna end it there. I just wanted to make a quick video about this. I thought it was interesting. There ain't no YouTube video about all of this, so I just wanted to take time to speak on it since y'all love my Pimp C videos. Anyways, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Let me know who y'all want me to do a video on next, and until next time, I'm out.
I ain't got time to be arguing with you. You need to get out there and just do what you do. What you do? You need to sell that cock. You need to bring the money back. You need to buy daddy some rocks. Cause you know I need a brand new lack. I need a little bit of sack. I need a you know what I'm saying? Nigga down there freestyle this mob and he eat vicious down with me on this UGK Records thing. I just was talking to KB from Street Military yesterday. The motherfucking thugs, all the motherfucking hot girls, hot boys, it's really going down. Fifth Ward, VA, one time. And this is what it is. Texas Avenue. Check that sign out. place here got so crunk. My mama know I'm talking about. Happy birthday, mama. Happy birthday. Through all the bullshit, niggas trying to kill us.